NIWA Bream Bay has developed commercial-scale hatchery production technology for yellowtail kingfish. They could now supply 500,000 fingerlings each year, which would form the basis of a kingfish industry. The Northland Aquaculture Group has estimated that such an industry could be developed in under 20 years, bringing in around $250 million a year and providing hundreds of jobs in the region.
What we have here is a regional council that supports aquaculture, particularly kingfish. We have interested iwi, we have interested and engaged commercial partners, and we have us here as well as a facility for developing aquaculture for the region. We've certainly looked globally about who else has been doing kingfish aquaculture. It's very successful globally. The demand is there for considerable, for more production to actually meet market demands. We've looked at the markets, we've looked at what people require, looked at the size of the fish, when they want to receive the fish. So the market's there. It's not a mature market, but it's certainly a market that we here in Northland can participate in successfully.
The broodstock are a mixture of wild-caught fish that we've caught locally and fish that we've actually grown here at Bream Bay from egg. The broodstock in the tanks are sufficient to supply an entire startup industry.
I mean, these ones are still spawning well, aren't they?
They are, yes.
They're quite successful this year, actually.
And we're still running at about 23 degrees, I think. From a research point of view, it's very good to have a large number because we want to investigate the genetics of performance. How fast do they grow? How efficiently do they use their feed? How healthy are they? But that also puts in our back pocket capacity to support first adopters of the industry. Kingfish, of course, are commonly grown fish in places like Japan. The notable thing is they are race cars. They go very quickly, they use a lot of oxygen, and they grow very, very quickly. We believe we can get them to a full market size from egg in a year. That's fast. These fish were eggs in the brood tank 45 days ago. They've been hatched, transferred here, fed up, and now they're on a formulated diet. They'll reach about 5 grams, which is the size you could transfer them to a pen, in a total of about 80 days. But they'll actually reach a market size, first 1 kilo market size in less than 6 months, and a 3 kilo market size in about a year. Feed is an interesting thing. Feed does constitute about 50% of the cost of production for a fish farmer. So they want to know, is it the right formula? Is it made up of products that my consumers are going to be happy with? So does it meet sustainability goals? Does it provide the right taste, the right texture? If it's a salmon, does it provide the right pigment levels to the fish? So all those attributes that the consumer wants to see, with salmon or an oily fish like kingfish, one of the things the consumer focuses on are the omega-3 fatty acids, the EPA and DHA that we recognize as so important to human health. Those have to be built into this feed and delivered to the fish. The key opportunity is to get sufficient marine space in a timely manner, and that's using marine-based pens. New Zealand salmon farming is a reasonably good representation of the sort of farming we envisage. Of course, all this farming starts off in tanks on land. There will be a point where you transfer from land at a certain size to sea. Certainly there will be a domestic market, but the real game at hand is to develop an export opportunity.
This program was made with funding from New Zealand On Air.